Okay, let's see if you recognize any of these. Turn left 100 yards at Smith Road. Approaching Smith Road. Turn left. Recalculating. Recalculating. And then there's this one that my car has that says, watch out, you're going to hit that car in front of you. And then there's the ever popular new beep, 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 beep. That means it's helping you park and you're going to hit something either in front of or behind you. Yes, these are all indicators that my new car has that were developed using technology to alert me of dangers while driving. These types of alerts and reminders were designed to get us where we want to go without getting lost or having an accident. The question is, does the implementation of this technology really help us, or is it taking over for using our own brains? Are we allowing technology to go too far and becoming too reliant on it? In other words, is technology making us dumb? Armed with some information and moderation, we can be aware of what's happening and make some changes in how we use technology. Discovery News reports that increased dependence on GPS systems can affect brain development. To find our way around on our own, we use something called spatial navigation memory. This is using a map that our own brain has developed using landmarks that we remember or to visualize in our heads. Blindly following directions does not enable us to learn and retain this spatial information, resulting in a weakened part of the brain called the hippocampus that manages this kind of orientation and memory. Now, as life expectancy increases, I'm 55, but we all need to be aware of this. That we all need to be concerned because the hippocampus shrinks anyway as we get older. If it starts out smaller because we haven't used it, this could be detrimental to brain health as we age. Another negative effect of the instant availability of information via technology is that smartphones provide just enough of a distraction to affect our memories and processing speed, both of which also slow as we age. The internet provides us with information at the touch of a button, but this distraction with a quick response to an inquiry prevents us from focusing. The answer to a question is supplied, but the ability to retain this information is impacted, according to the article in Discovery News. Not surprisingly, as Michigan State University tells us, interruptions can drastically increase mistakes. This becomes more perilous to society if the person being interrupted is an airline mechanic or an emergency room doctor, the article points out. Developing safety features is obviously a good use of technology that can save lives on our highways, should be pursued and developed and implemented. According to CBS News, the trend is changing now from the focus on saving lives in accidents with physical equipment like seatbelts and airbags to more high-tech solutions focused on preventing accidents, like some of the ones I showed you. This includes features like alerts and reminders, anywhere from that to actual intervention in the operation of a vehicle, like pulling a vehicle back into its lane after it veers off course. I don't know how we all feel about that. Some of the alerts listed on the auto enthusiast website, Edmunds.com, are tire pressure monitoring, collision mitigation, blind spot detection, and lane departure warnings. The Insurance Institute for Highway Safety estimates that 1.9 million crashes could be avoided if all vehicles are outfitted with crash avoidance features and if all systems work perfectly 100% of the time. So, does this make us lazy and dependent on technology to work with 100% accuracy 100% of the time? How many crashes would have, of these crashes they're talking about, of the 1.9 million, would have been due to drivers focusing on other new technology like cell phones, GPS, or infotainment systems? Are we shooting ourselves in the foot here, causing our own problems that need to be solved by developing even more technology? Is it possible some of these newly developed features could result in newer drivers relying too much on technology and not paying enough attention to traffic or reacting to what their own senses tell them? Letting go of old ways is often required to move forward, and for some this is difficult. But where would we be if people wouldn't give up their oil lamps in fear that electricity would fail? Or what if they sold their horses and the train doesn't come? There are always extremes, and being afraid of using new technology is not the correct choice either. Obviously, technology is here to stay, and progress is made through using this technology, but there is such a thing as moderation. Let's pull our heads out of the technology sand and look around, experience life, and by all means, do not let technology have your constant attention. Interact with people face to face,